Starting takeoff run from the right. That's a way to depart. This is the A350 XWB, extra wide body. One of the world's most modern and efficient aircraft, powered by two Rolls-Royce Trent XWB turbofans, each putting out something like 84,000 pounds of thrust at takeoff. Dramatic climb away and then reverse to come back from our left to the right. This is MSN2, one of the original 5 certification development aircraft. It's the first to be equipped with a full cabin interior. The Rolls-Royce Trent XWB, world's most efficient large aero engine. Development began 10 years ago. First engine ran just 6 years ago. Over 1,600 engines on order. That's worth something like £30 billion. Rolls-Royce ramping up production, building 3 a week up in Derby, of course, the home of Rolls-Royce aero engines. Next year they're looking at 5 a week. Then in 2021, every day. That's a hell of a production increase, and here comes the 350. A beautiful, graceful wing. It's a good-looking wing. In a typical 3-class configuration, the 350-900 will seat 325 passengers. The longer-range version of the 350-900, called the ultra-long range, is also being developed with the capability to fly up to 19 hours. And what that means is Singapore Airlines have ordered the aircraft to restart the Los Angeles and New York route direct to Singapore, and the other way as well. Longer fuselage version, the A350-1000, will typically seat 366 passengers. 350-1000 has already been assembled, being fitted out at Toulouse, down in the south of France. Will perform its maiden flight later this year. And indeed, on day one, yesterday, at Farnborough, Virgin Atlantic committed to an order of a number of 350-1000s. 8 they've committed to. Coming past the ground speed about 100 knots, 1,500 feet. Extra wide 221-inch internal fuselage, as the A400 is also lining up, preparing for his display. 53% of composites going into the building of the 350. It's actually got common type rating with the 330, the A330 family. Of course, that cuts down on costs of pilot training, and of course the speed of the conversion of training is considerably shorter, therefore saving a load of dosh for the airlines. Extending the gear in front of us. Then he'll be turning on to final, and when he calls final, then that will be the cue for the A400 to get airborne for an equally startling display. Airbus for many, many years have put on really terrific displays by these big commercial airliners. Landing gear couple of boxes that provide the maintenance interface, so the engineers don't have to get on board. They can plug in to the aircraft. So if you've got a tech snag and you just want the engineers to have a quick look, they can just plug in, download, and have a look at it from there. So the 350 turning final. The A400M Atlas starts his takeoff run. And equally, a startling departure for a big aircraft. Parking base. Well, airborne, just wait for 350 to land. A400M Atlas military airlifter from Airbus. Maiden flight of the medium-sized multi-role transporter took place in December '09.